So I appreciate you sitting down. I just have a couple questions.
Sure.
And I'll write a story that'll go on Army.mil and on social media for the Army. It's all internal. I'll make sure that Major Smith has an opportunity to take a look at it before I post it and make sure everything's kosher and good to go. I mean, we want to get it right. So, okay? Do you mind if I record?
Not at all.
Okay. All right. Just hit go on this. So we're going to start with an easy one, sir. Just tell me, how was your visit to Redstone Arsenal?
I've had a great day.
Yeah.
This is my second week on the job, and I needed to get out and meet with the commanders, understand the priorities of the command, and really a listening tour, if you will.
Yeah. So what all did you get to see while you were here today?
So I spent time with General Perna and the leadership team, went over to Space and Missile Command, and then stopped by the 1st Brigade of Recruiting Command.
Yeah, 2nd Recruiting Brigade.
Excuse me,
2nd Recruiting Command. We got it. We'll get it right, sir. So tell me, why was it important for you to come here to Redstone in your second week?
We're in the process of building the budget for the FY19. We're in the close for the FY18. It's important for me to sit down with the major commanders, understand their priorities and their needs, and so I can best represent the Army in this process.
Okay, great. So tell me, what are your priorities for the Army?
Readiness, number one. There really is no other. But being ready to fight tonight is not enough, and that it's kind of the near-term readiness and modernization, and really what I refer to as readiness and lethality.
Okay.
And if you look at the world today, near-peer competitors have made tremendous investments over the last 16 years. Where we have been engaged in this coined CT operations in the Middle East, so that we've got to do both, and understanding what the command's priorities are, and ultimately how can we make adjustments if necessary to do both.
So how do you, from what you learned today from talking to General Perna and the SMDC team, how are the commands here at Redstone contributing to those priorities? How are we doing? What's your assessment?
A warfighter cannot survive one day without the combat arms units cannot survive one day without the support of this command. Awesome. It is an enabling force worldwide for not only just the U.S. military, but also for foreign partners.
Perfect. So if you had to take one thing away from what General Perna told you in terms of his priorities, and you were here to listen to him and hear what he had to say, what's your big takeaway?
I really need to work harder in Washington to get sustainable, predictable funding for the warfighters. That turbulence, it makes it very difficult for him and the other major commands to meet global demand and support national objectives.
Absolutely. So just two more questions.
Sure.
So you are the Army's senior civilian leader. We at Redstone Arsenal have a workforce of about 40,000. I think it's 98% civilian. At Army Materiel Command, we're 64,000, about 1,000 military, so we're a 95% civilian. What would you say to all the Redstone and the AMC civilian workforce and their impact and contributions to the fight?
I think it's the quote we talked about this morning. It's my proximity to the objective does not accurately reflect my contribution to the overall mission. And there's no better way to describe the work that these quiet professionals do each and every day.
That's great. So anything you want to add?
I had a great day today. I learned a lot. Have tremendous appreciation, greater appreciation for what everyone does. I look forward to coming back.